Hey guys. I got my webcam and everything on here. Sorry. Apologies. I'm loading up enlisted right now. I was out with my mom. That's why I was out with my mom. That's why I was late. So my bad. I tried to update it to 5:30 because I knew I was gonna be late, but I couldn't do it from my phone. But we're here now. Sorry again for being late. I already pushed it back from 5 to 5:15. But again, I was out with my mom. I don't get to see her very often, so I wanted to see her a little bit. Oh, there you go, Morgo. There you go. Good point. Good point. Anyway, what is up, everybody? We got a bunch of shit to talk about, obviously. Tons of shit to talk about. Family over everything else. Yeah, exactly. I mean, she lives in my town, so like it's not like I don't ever see her. I saw her 2 weeks ago, but I haven't seen her in a couple weeks. I wanted to see her. And we also are we're very Midwestern in the sense that we're bad about saying goodbye. But anyway, I know there's a bunch of stuff in chat though. What's up, Lindauer? Will we watch the clips today or tomorrow? Okay, I'm actually gonna do this on stream right now. I need to rename this clip of the week because I'm not going to be doing it every week. I know it's clip of the week, but it's not going to be every week because I'm not getting enough. I haven't gotten enough submissions, right? Like, I just haven't. And I also don't want to do them every week because I don't have the money to do that. So we're probably going to be doing it every other week. We can watch some clips if you guys want to. And we can check out the ones that have been submitted, but I think we're going to be doing it every other week. All right, I know that is weird because it's clip of the week, but clip of every other week is not as good of a title. Yeah, submit your clips. My ratio sucks. We need to get good. Hey, you're probably doing fine, man. Don't worry about it. The learning process. Yeah, we can check some out, man, for sure. We got so much going on. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have not had a whole lot of. By the way, you guys probably realize this because I've not put very many videos out recently. I have not had a whole lot of interest in playing enlisted lately, simply because of the fact that I've just been burnt out on the game, right? Because it's like all of these things that have just been kind of like boiling up over time and have just been like frustrating. So I've been playing a lot of World War III recently, but man, this update coming out soon looks awesome. It looks so awesome. I'm so hyped about it. It looks so amazing. There's so many awesome things that I think that Darkflow is doing that looks great. So clips of some weeks. There you go. I saw you guys were discussing it a little bit before. I didn't catch anything specific. But oh man, I'm so excited for this patch. I was tired of the game because of the unbalancing in Normandy. Yeah, man, if you're low level, I can get that for sure. I really hope that they do like a pass and they go ahead and dude, I'm hoping that this isn't even like the biggest, well, it's probably the biggest news, but I hope that this isn't the only big news, right? I hope that they announce that they're going to be doing some cool stuff with the other campaigns, like, new levels, obviously, but I hope we get to see some like rebalancing across the board. I think that would be so nice. Like, I think that Darkflow has a little bit of like, I think they have not a little, but like, I think they have a decent amount of free reign in terms of what they can kind of do. And I think that people are going to be very okay if they make some changes to these current campaigns. Like I think Moscow's campaign is pretty fine. There's some things I'd change about it. Berlin is okay, and there's some things I would change, but it's overall okay. Tunisia needs some changes, and Normandy needs some changes, right? The Western fronts really need some changes. There's some stuff I really think need to be changed on this. But when the new big update is coming, we don't know. No, we don't know. I believe I saw that KO Fox said in about 2 weeks. If anybody can confirm that for me, that would be great. But I do know it's not going to be coming with the next battle pass. I was told that. It's not going to be long, but it's not gonna be like in 5 days, right, when this battle pass ends. So it's gonna be at least a little bit. Okay. We will see. We will see. But overall, I think this. Oh man, dude, I'm waiting. So the wait is gonna be terrible, guys. I can tell you that right now. What do you think about Stalingrad's pack buy-in price tag? I think $30 is a fair price tag for a bundle, right? I think because you get 2 premium squads and you get some extra stuff, right? Let me go look at it. Let me get the link for it. You get a decent amount of stuff. Now I will say, so here we'll just say really quickly. So in it you get 2 premiums, the 2 flamethrower squads. You get these kind of camouflages for your tanks, which is pretty cool, and then you get some decals, which is cool because that means we're getting decals. Which I think for $30, so like that's basically like $15 for each side premium squad, which I think is a reasonable thing. Like 10 to 15, I think 15 is a little bit on the high end, but I think for a tank and for a new kind of tank, I think $15 is a pretty fair asking price, right? Especially when you get some decals and some camouflages for different tanks. I think that that's pretty fair, right? I don't think that that's, and then on top of all of that, you also get like the bonuses of like buying into the campaign, like the fast pass stuff. So I think $30 for all of that together is a pretty fair price. Now, that being said, I think that there should be some sort of cheaper option to only buy the pass, right? So like to buy into the campaign, right? To get the 4 times XP bonus, to get the higher level soldiers, to unlock all the levels, right? To do all of that stuff, you have to buy the $30 thing. At least that's what it looks like to me, right? I don't know exactly 100% how this all looks because I haven't seen it myself, but that's what it looks like to me. And if that's the case, I think there should be a smaller, cheaper buy-in price, right? Make it like a $10, $15 buy-in to the campaign, right? And then you're not getting the premium squads, but maybe you don't want to spend that extra $15. Maybe that does break the bank for you. And if that's the case, or maybe you just don't give a fuck, right? Maybe you just don't care about the premium squads. You don't care about flamethrower squads. You'll get them in the fucking tech tree anyway. Who cares, right? And if that's the case, then you should be allowed to just buy into the campaign and do the battle pass thing, which I think is pretty fair, right? Yeah, ping Discord that I'm live. Thank you. Right? I don't think that that's unreasonable. Gotta remember 4 times XP is more than premium plus 50% bonus. Yeah. $30 for no microtransactions, perma premium, and bonus equipment is not a bad deal. No, dude, $30 I think is a great deal. You get 2 premium squads, and you get like to just do the campaign. Like, that's a good deal in my book. I really do think that that's a solid deal. Like, I have no problem with that in any way, shape, or form. I will say I think there are better ways to implement that exact system, right? This is kind of a different, slightly middle ground system from what I have proposed in the past, which is basically copying those of you that might have played Smite. I think that Smite, unironically, has one of the best monetization strategies of any game I've ever played in my fucking life. Like, anytime I think about Smite, I just think about how great their monetization is. For those of you that don't know, Smite is a MOBA, so think League of Legends. But in League of Legends or other MOBAs, you have to buy each individual character. And in Smite, you have to as well. But the thing is, you can spend $30 and you get the Ultimate God Pack, which is just like every fucking character in the game that is ever released, and then also all the ones in the future for $30 fucking dollars, which is like one of the best deals in gaming, like outright, you know? And so I think that they should do something like that similar in Enlisted, where like premium is a one-time fucking purchase. Like, you buy premium and boom, you're premium forever. 30 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever it is. Because look at this. Like, look at this shit. 365 days for $40. Like, they're not making money on premium here, guys. Like, anyone who's actually buying premium efficiently, like, they're not making money off these guys, right? You buy $40 for a year, so I think it's better off to just make it a one-time purchase. You're going to get more people in the door. People are going to feel better about the purchase because it doesn't wear out. Seems like a good idea to me. What's up, Sebby? Yeah, and I agree with that too, Astaroth. Like, I don't think there's a couple flaws with this system that's coming in, right? Locking some stuff behind the pay is a question mark. I think that that's more than fair to say that that is at minimum a question mark. I'm not going to say if I am for or against it because I think that there are pros and cons both ways. But I'm not gonna be for or against it because I just think that it can go either way, right? So I think that that is at the minimum a question mark, right? But I think that there's not really that big of a deal with, like, in all of these other campaigns, you just slap a $15 like mega pass or campaign pass or something like that, and it gives you, like, you know, 2 squad slots like premium does, and then like a bunch of fucking XP bonuses. Fly through the campaign. I think that's a fucking great deal. I think that's how it should have been the whole time. Been a lot better, man. Yeah, paywalls are big. Yeah, dude. Please shout me. What's up, Nathan? Paywalls are a big no-no. Yeah, and I agree. I think that that's definitely fair. But like in our current system, you have an effective paywall where if you don't fucking pay up some money, you have issues because of how hard the grind is, right? Like getting to max level as a free-to-play player is like not gonna happen. And so there's a point where you need to recognize that, like, if you're gonna be doing the game exclusively free-to-play, you're gonna be losing out on something because you're playing the game for free, right? This isn't Fortnite, right? It's not like a battle royale where the game is functionally, you know, funded entirely through microtransactions. And even if it was, you're still missing out on those microtransactions. And so unfortunately, in the case of this game, you would be missing out on content, and that sucks. But as long as it's particularly affordable, or it's like there's other options for you to play the game, like there is with playing through Normandy or Moscow or something like that, I don't have a whole lot of a problem. And again, as long as there's like if they put in the 4x the pass thing, the fast pass for Stalingrad, if they put in a cheaper option for like $10 or something like that, and you don't get the premium squads but you just get access to the campaign, I think that's fine, man. I really don't have that much of an issue with that. I get some people want to play the game completely free, but there's a point where you have to recognize that it is a business, it is a game, like it's a free-to-play game, and if you're going to play the game completely free-to-play, you're going to be losing out on something in game, and whether that's content or if it's customization, cosmetics, then I don't know, but something's got to give somewhere, right? I demand a recount of the votes for Stalingrad. Yeah, I'm not really excited about Stalingrad. What's up, Diego? I'm glad they helped you out, man. Do you think Stalingrad is a little too buffed for the single campaign? It would just draw everyone from the others? Yeah, that's always a concern. A lot of people have been asking me about that. Like, hey, Quadro, what's going on with, like, you know, hey, greetings from Germany. What's up, guys? Lots of Germans. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people ask me like, oh, it's gonna like split the campaign player base. Like, what are you gonna do about that? Is that a problem? Do you think that's an issue? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, I do think that's an issue. I think that's always an issue when adding new campaigns. I think that that's something that Darkflow is definitely thinking about. I don't see a world where they're not considering that. And so if they're going ahead with the campaigns, I think that it means that either number one, they don't care and they're not going to change it anyway, or number two, they don't think it's an issue, right? So I think tentatively, I'm just going to sit on my hands in regards to that and hope that Darkflow is doing the right thing in regards to it, because I mean, people have made a lot of noise about that in the past. And so either it's something that has been worked out, or it's something that they don't seem to give a shit about, unfortunately. Like, greetings from down under. Dude, you know what we need? We need a Pacific campaign with some Aussies. That's what we need. Or, it was the Aussies in Tobruk, right? That like held Tobruk against the Germans forever. My favorite division on the Allied side of Normandy? Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, 101st, I guess. Easy Company, I guess. It was the Aussies. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the Rats of Tobruk. There you go. Yeah, dude, that's what I want. That I want a premium squad. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. Dude, what premium squads do you guys want to see? Just in general. Aussie. It's pronounced Aussie? I thought it was Aussie. Yeah. Oh well. Either way. I'm a dumb American. Deal with it. Banner Brothers go hard. It's true. Oh yeah, Owen. Are you good friends with him? Yeah. I know who you are, mofo. What do you think of the idea of a Spanish Civil War at some point? I think it'd be cool. You got to be careful with the campaigns because, like people have said, it runs the risk of splitting the player base. I think that maybe doing like an event, right? I have always thought doing mini campaigns would be a good idea, like doing like a set of like Darkflow needs like 2 levels, right? Or even just 1 map, right? Like 1 or 2 maps, you know, a couple kind of cool guns, and just doing these short little mini campaigns for a battle pass or so. I think that would be fun, right? And that's where you can fit that stuff in. Yeah, 761st would be cool premium. I would buy the Black Panthers in a heartbeat. I know that for sure. What are they called? Is it the what is the Asian American group? The Asai? It's not the Azrai, because that's like fucking that's Warhammer. Someone help me out here. Where's Enlightened? 442nd RCT. What were they called though? What's their nickname? Dude, I bet we're gonna get a crocodile. We're definitely getting crocodiles. Next campaign is for sure Poland, Pacific, or France. Definitely, absolutely, Mackers, 100%. No, it's not the Navajo. The Navajo were used as code breakers. Not code breakers, but they were used as like coders. It's not coder. You guys know what I mean. Nisai. That's what it is. Nisai. Thank you. Thank you, Angry. Yeah, the Nisai. Yeah, the Purple Heart Division. Yeah. Nisai. I wonder how customization for Stalingrad is going to work. I don't know. I'm really excited for that. Yeah, Nisai chap. Yep. Call it. Yeah, I would buy a Nisai division. I'd buy the 761st. I would probably I'd buy the Rats of Tobruk. That'd be sick. Who else? What are some other really famous divisions? Pink helmets and dark leather biker chaps? Hell yeah, dude. No. It'd be cool to have a system that allows you to choose a faction and put you a random campaign for it, just like there's an option. Yeah, I think that this button down here, so we should have this button, and this should come with plus 15% XP. And then there should be another button here that says join any campaign, and then that should be another 15%. So then you can do any campaign, any team, and if you do both, you get 30% XP. Or you can do either one for 15. I think that'd be good. Hey, what's up, Maryland? The Poles had actually pretty good weapons. They just weren't prepared. The Poles also did not actually use cavalry charging. Like, that's a bit of like propaganda type deal. They definitely did not charge tanks with cavalry. Yeah, they literally got smacked from both sides. Like, that's... Yeah, they were like anti-tank. Yeah. Are we gonna see Vietnam soon? Not soon. I don't think soon, but we will see Vietnam in the future. I guarantee it. They've already done Modern War events. And the Modern War event actually went really well. So I think we're absolutely going to see some modern combat events. I think we're going to see Korea first. I think Korea will be the first non-World War II conflict that we'll see, because Korea was just World War II Electric Boogaloo. So that would be a pretty obvious jumping off point. And then we'll probably go on from there, and we'll probably see Vietnam. Vietnam is a really hard conflict to represent in a game that isn't specifically designed for it, because it's such an asymmetrical battle, right? Like, the US had overwhelming firepower, overwhelming air superiority, overwhelming basically everything, with the exception of, like, you know, the Vietnamese and the Viet Cong were willing to just stay. And that matters a lot more. The US didn't realize what kind of war they were fighting. And so the asymmetry of that war is hard to represent in a game like Enlisted. So we'll see what ends up happening with that, right? I would bet 5 gifted subs. My sponsor says I shouldn't take many more bad bets. Yeah, you could have the South Vietnam versus NVA. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the NVA were pretty well equipped. The NVA were more of a standarding army. It was the Viet Cong that weren't, right? They were more of the gorilla. Joining a campaign will only work if the extra XP would be removed once a player would left a match to avoid picking extra XP for the campaign. The player, yes, it would have to. Shivex, yes, absolutely. Yep, that's definitely one concern that you'd have to find out and figure out how they would handle that. Wish they would go back and do the Civil War. Which one? There's like 40,000 Civil Wars that happen. You're talking about the US Civil War? That would be hilarious. I bet we get an April Fool's event that they do some shit like that. I think that'd be really funny. The thing with modern conflict is they're all nearly asymmetrical. Yeah, but you can do like fake ass events that like work, right? Like you could do like I mean, you could literally do a US versus Russian like campaign. I think would you guys be okay with like ahistorical campaigns, like a German invasion of Britain during World War II? I think that would be really cool. I've had a lot of people tell me that they don't want that, but I just think that would be a cool campaign idea, right? Maybe I'm alone in that, but does quitting a game remove the 1 battle EXP bonus? I think so. I think if you have a booster and then you quit a game, you lose that booster. They said they were going to do stuff like that in the Q&A. Did they say they were going to do ahistorical stuff? I did not remember that. I do, Saurus Rex. Yeah, I think we will see the T-34 and KV-1. Battle of Britain only air to air would be sick. I don't think you would want that, but I think that doing so, like one idea that I've had in the past to kind of simulate something like that, Vedran, would be to do a like imagine a level, like a mission where the start of the mission everybody spawns on a plane. Everybody, right? So the beginning of the match, instead of spawning on the ground, you spawn in the air, and then it's like a big 10v10 like dogfight in the air with like bombers coming in, and then if you get shot down or after like you know so much time, then you like go down to the ground and the game starts normally. Like I think that would be a fucking cool thing, right? I think that would be a really fun like way to like start a match, you know, kind of like split things up a little bit. I think it'd be cool. What about the Panzer IV G and Tiger? Probably. Full tank battle mission in Africa? Yeah, well you could do the same thing, like everybody spawns in a tank and then once you die you become infantry. I think non-historical campaign would be cool as events, but I don't see it in the main game. Maybe it could also be, yeah, that's fair. I think that's fair. They pick modern combat would best be a map of different stages. Air war, winner gets to invade the air. Oh, yeah. Battle of Korea would be cool. I think that stuff like that's got to be like events though, unfortunately. What's up, Vi? Violent, are you actually going to start playing now that Stalingrad's coming out, or are you still a college boy? War Thunder transition to enlisted would be a pretty cool idea, except people would need to learn how to fly. Yeah, but like it's not even that big of a deal. Like if you just like crash immediately, then like it wouldn't even have like a detriment on the game, right? Like it wouldn't even have like a downside or anything like that. It's just like a fun way to start the match, you know? Think we're getting Kursk? I don't know. I kind of don't think so. Yeah, exactly, Lendar. Like, you don't want fully just air-to-air battles in Enlisted, because, like, War Thunder exists. But I think that having a match where it starts off with everybody in the air would be a cool way to start a match, and then transition to a normal game from there. When does Stalingrad actually drop? We've been told probably about 2 weeks was the last we heard. Last we heard was about 2 weeks. Like roughly 2 weeks. So we'll see. I'm waiting for the April Fool event with Roman Empire equipped with machine guns. That'd be cool. You're like fighting through like ancient Rome. It'd be so much work to do a map for that. Imagine people wanting the Pacific and Darkflow trying to do the work on Japanese voice lines. Yeah, some of their voice acting is not very top notch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Chawit. I don't know if we're going to be getting a... I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get an extension or if they're just going to release... Because they could just, like... They're going to have the levels, right, for the other campaigns. So I wonder if they're just going to release the levels here in, like, 5 days and then, like, you know, just release Stalingrad closed beta. Or, well, I guess it won't be closed beta, but they'll just release Stalingrad, like, a week later. Like, you know? They could do that. Yeah, Leningrad would just be Stalingrad. What do you think about Germans in Berlin campaign? I think they're good. I think Germany struggles early on, but late game becomes the best faction in the game. Like, early Germany in Berlin in this game really struggles. Like, you don't have a whole lot of tools and you kind of get outclassed at every corner, but like... Once you get the MG34, it becomes a lot easier. And the Panther becomes a lot easier. But like, late game, they're so unbelievably powerful, it's disgusting. Like, once you unlock the FG42 and the FG42-2, it just becomes so gross. Like, such a joke. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Shivex. Would Darfur be affected by sanctions against Russia? No, they're not really based in Russia. I think like one of their headquarters is in Moscow, but I guarantee they fucking burned that place to the ground and ran off. What do I think of Germans? I think Germans are very angry people. They have a very angry language. They're not angry people, but they have an angry language. They were gonna have a flying game mode. It'd be cool to have something like whoever wins an air goes on attack on the ground, but it could go on forever. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of like Battlefront 2. If you guys played Star Wars Battlefront 2, they had a game mode like that. Yeah, that makes sense to us. Oh, nice, Enlightened. Thank you. You put it in listed chat.
We received a lot of positive feedback, and firstly, we plan to make new events on various themes. The Second World War in Enlisted is obviously always a priority for us, but I think it will be interesting to participate in modern battles or, you know, battles in alternative history. This type of events allows us to...
What did he say? Alternate history? I didn't catch that.
To participate in modern battles or, you know, battles in alternative history.
He didn't really say alternative history, did he? Didn't he just say more battles? Devs use a Chad shotgun. True though. Maryland, I don't speak German. I'm sorry, my friend. You heard him say that? Okay, it's just I can't hear it through the accent. I trust you guys. Why is Enlisted introducing another pass in Stalingrad rather than just using premium? Seems like a weird choice. So the actual reason why they're doing what they're doing in Stalingrad, guys, is a couple of things. And this is all completely my own guesswork and my own opinion, and I have no basis for this other than my own thoughts and my own experience as a game dev. Sorry, that's my disclaimer. But I'm fairly confident in this. So they're doing this in Stalingrad because, number one, they want to do a different monetization system. Because I think that they have quickly realized that the current monetization system for Enlisted is not working. Because the grind is too heavy to keep a good amount of players in. It's got too many critiques to it. It's got too many flaws. I think the campaign system is going to get reworked in the future. There's a lot of things, and just generally speaking, I think the monetization for Enlisted leaves a lot to be desired from both sides of the aisle, right? From players and from the devs themselves. And so they want to revamp it. The problem is that this game is already launched. and it's really hard to just completely change your entire monetization strategy in the middle of your game. And so they need some sort of test bed. They need to test it somehow. And Stalingrad is actually the perfect testing ground for a new monetization system for a lot of reasons. Number one, it's not really that interesting of a campaign. We've kind of been bitching for the past like 2 months that we thought Stalingrad is going to be the next thing. We've been complaining and bitching about it because Stalingrad is not really that interesting of a campaign, right? Like, it's Moscow 2.0. It's not really that interesting. It's not that cool. And I think they realize that. And so they purposefully want to use this campaign as a testing bed because they know that not that many people are going to be like excited about Stalingrad. It's not going to draw in a bunch of new players. So they're kind of free to just try out new things and see if it's going to work or not, right? They can just try out this new monetization, and if it works, great. And I think they knew that it was going to work to an extent, but they want to be able to tweak it, right? So for example, like they're locking stuff behind free-to-play stuff, or they're locking free-to-play stuff behind the paywall. And so I think that that's something that they might have considered and been like, well, we can try this and see if it works in Stalingrad. And if people fucking hate it, then whenever we release the next thing, then it'll be good, right? They don't want to just jump right to the Pacific because the Pacific is going to draw in a huge amount of players. And they want to make sure that they have figured out their monetization, because that's when Enlisted is going to officially launch, right? Is when the Pacific, that's going to be a major fucking point for Enlisted, right? It's going to be a make or break type moment. And so you need to have your systems down. You need to have your game down and your monetization down by that point. And Stalingrad is a perfect test bed for that, right? And so we're getting flamethrower tanks, even though flamethrower tanks weren't really used that much in Stalingrad as far as I'm aware. They were used heavily in the Pacific. So again, they're testing for that kind of shit. They're going to try to figure that stuff out, right? They're testing a lot of their weapon changes. They're testing a lot of all these like little things they're just testing out and trying to change up, right? Are medics going to work, right? If medics are shit, they'll just fucking take them out, right? And so it's a good test ground because it's a throwaway campaign. It's not a campaign that anybody really gives a shit about, right? So it's easy for them to just be like, fuck it, here's Stalingrad. We tried a bunch of new stuff, and if people like it, great. If people don't like it, then who fucking cares? It's fucking Stalingrad. You know, we'll just remove it. Who cares? So yeah, that's kind of what my thoughts are, right? You give a shit about Stalingrad? I mean, I do too, but you're like a minority. Yo, Waylon, what's up, dude? Some of us have been saying it's the next campaign. Poor Enlightened, dude. Yeah, that's a concern, Tony, for sure. Yeah, Chiro. Okay. So I think that I might have also confused some people, guys. If anyone is confused, to my knowledge, the new Stalingrad pass, the fast pass, is only in Stalingrad. It is not coming to the other campaigns as far as I'm aware. And I can personally promise you guys, I will fucking eat my shoe on stream if this changes. They are not going to go back and lock shit behind a paywall on the old campaigns. Like the fucking backlash that they would get if they were to do that is insane. They would never dream of doing that. All right. Like those 4 campaigns that we have right now, if you're free to play, you're fine, man. They're not like, they might go back and put those passes into those old campaigns, but I fucking promise you guys, they are not going to lock anything behind any kind of paywall. All right. They're not going to do that because that's fucking suicide, right? Like the backlash they would get would be insane. All right. So don't worry about that. Yeah, I know KO Fox said, well, KO Fox said that those campaigns will remain free to play. I am not going to rule out the possibility that they go back and put those fast XP passes into those old campaigns. I will not rule that out despite what KO Fox says, because I think that there is a very real possibility that that is a system that's put in, because I think it could be a good system to put into the game. So a new campaign's in the, oh, it's Pacific. Absolutely. Like I really don't think we're going to get anything other than the Pacific. I think France is a possibility, but I think it's almost certainly the Pacific next. I will eat my shoe on stream. If this goes wrong, I will eat. If they ever put that pass in and they lock shit in the old campaigns, the original 4 campaigns, if they lock shit behind stuff, I'll eat my shoe on stream. I'll fucking put ketchup and mustard on it too. They're never gonna do that, dude. And I don't say shit like that lightly. Like, I mean, you guys have been around a while. Like, I don't say stuff like that as definitively. I very much so prefer covering my ass and like disclaimers and stuff as firmly as I believe a lot of things. Like, I'm not gonna. I firmly believe they will never go back and do that because that is the dumbest thing they could do. You're gonna bet it's the invasion of Panama? I'll take that bet. In line, you want to bet GameStop stock? How much is the pass for Stalingrad? It's $30 right now. I hope they do a cheaper version that's like $10 without the premiums. But I think $30 is a good deal for the premiums. I just don't like being forced to buy the premiums. Me too, Shivex. Yeah, they would never mechanical. It's so... Don't get me wrong, guys. Darkflow has made some fucking weird decisions. Like, from my point of view as like someone who actually has studied game design and knows his shit, or at least as I would like to know, or like to think I know my shit, they've made some weird decisions. And as weird as the decisions they've made, I don't think for a second they would ever be dumb enough to lock shit that has already been... Like, they would never be dumb enough to lock the old campaigns behind paywalls. Like, that's just pure nonsense. Like, it would be so dumb for them to do that. No, I know in line. That's why I was guessing. That's what I was memeing about. Hot take? Are you about to put a hot take, or are you saying I'm making a hot take? 'Cause I'm not making a hot take. They are never going to put old campaigns behind paywalls. Ever. Promise you guys. Unless you're talking about not a noob and the Ukraine campaign, in which case, no. Gaijin doesn't even let you talk about politics on their forums. You think they're gonna have to do a fucking Ukraine campaign? Fuck no. Yeah, no, they would. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're never gonna wipe anything. They're never gonna do any of that shit ever. See you, Lindart. Flame tanks. It's the Duolingo bird. Oh god. I swear I've been keeping up. $30 just a bit too much. I would be opposed if they split up the pack and made it like $15 each. I do think it's kind of annoying to sell premium squads in bundles that aren't available separately. But you also get the pack. I think 2 premium squads for $30 is already a good deal. And then whenever you put on top of that the fact that you get like the battle pass thing, the Stalingrad fast pass thing, I think that that's like a good deal. I don't think you lose anything. New to the stream, please explain what's going on in your opinion. We're just chatting right now. We're talking about the new Stalingrad, the new Stalingrad campaign that's coming and all the shit going on with it. I don't really want to do an entire patch overview on stream. So if you haven't checked it out, then I would go on Enlisted's, go to enlisted.net and read through the patch notes, or you can watch my video on it to catch yourself up real quick. Or otherwise, just kind of piece it together. I mean, it's nothing really complicated. They're just doing a new monetization and stuff like that. You better have been keeping up. I'm watching. Monka S. I don't think 30 is too much. Do you think flamethrower tanks are unlockable in the campaign? I know they are. I'm not. I don't. It's probably fine. They are. I can tell you they are. I will double check that, but I'm like 90% sure. Okay, maybe I was wrong about that. I thought Mike said something about that, but it looks like maybe not. Yeah, I lied to you guys. Okay, I don't know that for sure. I thought I saw Mike say something about that, but they'll be in it though, I imagine. Do you think it increases the XP you need to get silver orders? It doesn't increase it, it keeps it the same. So that's another thing, if you guys didn't know. If you guys didn't know, Stalingrad does give you the ×4 XP, but that doesn't actually make you get bronze orders 4 times as fast. It keeps the same percentages. So like you get the campaign at the same rate, but it's still your natural score is what defines your bronze order rate. So you can't just go to Stalingrad and like farm bronze orders. Not that bronze orders are really that hard to farm at this point, but still. See, Rise, that's fair. No, Shavex, I think that's fair. Like, I think there should be an option for just buying. Like, if you don't care about the premium squads, I don't think you should have to buy them. I think that having a $15 or $10 option to just buy into Stalingrad is, like, fair. Like, I think that should be an option. If you don't want the premium squads, I don't think you should be forced to buy into it. Is accelerated leveling going to be the same for free-to-play users? No, because if it's accelerated leveling, by definition, it's not free-to-play because you have to pay for accelerated leveling. Basically, I think a lot of people are approaching this from a very bad, like they're approaching it from the wrong point of view. They're approaching Stalingrad and the new free-to-play monetization from like the same way that they look at like the Normandy campaign, and it's not the same. The Normandy campaign is a free-to-play, pay-to-progress system. All right, it is, but in essence, it is free to play. Okay, Stalingrad is not free to play. Okay, don't even think about it like it's free to play because it's not free to play. Okay, think of Stalingrad like pay to play with a free to play demo. Okay, that's how you guys should be thinking about it. It's free to play if you win a clip of the week. Bingo, that's true. Do you think accelerated leveling will be available to free to play players in the future? No. No. Because that's the whole point. That's their new monetization. They want you to pay to play in the campaign. Basically, if you play the campaign free to play, right? If you want to play Stalingrad, the free to play part of it is a demo. You're playing the campaign, and then you're like, oh, this is really cool. And then you get to play in the fucking real thing, right? And then you pay, and then you get to play, and you get the full thing, right? Like, you guys have to understand, like, it is not a free-to-play campaign, right? If you're a free-to-play player, you can try and play in Stalingrad, and you can run around in Stalingrad, and that's fine. You might be able to level up a little bit, but you have to think about it like a demo. Do not think about it the way you think about Normandy and the way that you can level up, you just level up slower, because it ain't the same. All right, they are not doing that the same way, and if you disagree with that, then that's fine, and you may not like that, but outright, it's a better system for everyone involved. It's cheaper, it's better for time, it's better for the grind, it's better experience for the player overall. Yes, you have to pay to get into it, and that sucks ass if you can't afford that, which is why I'm advocating for a cheap like $10 option or something like that. But you guys got to understand that like it's not a free-to-play campaign. It is a pay-to-play campaign with a demo. Think of it the same way that you might spend $30 for a video game, right? But then it has a demo where you get to try the game out for a little bit, right? It's the exact same thing. We need to pay to actually play the campaign. To fully experience the campaign, yes. You can play the campaign, you can play Stalingrad normally, right? You can play it for free, but you will have less stuff. You will level up really slowly. Everyone will outpace you. Like you gotta, like, it's a demo. You're trying it out, and then you're gonna, and the goal is for you to try it out. And if you like the campaign, then you buy into it, and then you level up really fast, and you get to fully experience the whole campaign, and it's a lot of fun, right? And so I think that would be really, really good. And that's why the system works really well. But you guys have to look at it from a different point of view. You can't look at it in the same way that you look at the current campaigns like Berlin, because it's not the same thing. Like, Berlin is designed in a way that you can play through this entire campaign completely free to play. Yes, it takes a long time, but you can do it, right? That's not how Stalingrad is made. Stalingrad is not being designed that way. It's a completely different monetization strategy. And yes, I agree with you, Notorious. I've been advocating for an extra vehicle slot and infantry slot since the advent of this game. Dude, online strips without clothing. The children, dude. Think of the children. Where are my mods at, though? There they are. Well done. There is a risk that those players in the demo phase got so outpaced that they're left with a bad taste and don't do full pass due to the power grab. That is true. And I think that that's a pretty valid complaint. I think that's a valid complaint with all of the campaigns in the sense that like premium can get outpaced anyway. If you have enough players and if you have enough stuff and you balance stuff well enough, because the other thing that you have to remember, and this is kind of an important thing, is if you can blow through these campaign levels so fast, then you can't have the early unlocks being shit and the late unlocks being god tier the way that they kind of are now. Because if everybody's just going to blow through this campaign in like 2 days, because that's kind of what it sounds like you can do, right? If you're getting 4 times XP and then doubled from premium, at minimum, that's times 6 if it's additive, times 8 if it's multiplicative. And so you're going to be like, I'm going to be able to blast this campaign in like straight up a day. Like, you know, and so if that's the case, then there has to be a reason to use the low level weapons. And so I think that by that nature, by that logic, then the low level weapons should be pretty good and they should be able to compete with even the late game stuff. And so, yeah, you might be at a disadvantage, but it shouldn't be enough of a disadvantage to make it unplayable the way that like Normandy can be borderline unplayable if you run into like a Panther when you're in a fucking tiny Stuart. You know what I mean? Do you think you'll look at clips in the next 20 minutes or half hour? It kind of depends what people want. I mean, we're just kind of chatting right now. I mean, I can look at clips if people want me to look at clips instead of talk about Stalingrad and stuff, but people really do like, I mean, this is a big update. This is unironically the biggest update for Enlisted ever. At least in the time that I've been playing. With the exception of like maybe open beta itself launching, but even that I don't even think had anywhere near. Because guys, we've been sitting here, what's up? Nope. We've been sitting here and we've been talking about the monetization, right? And the campaign itself and all this stuff. Dude, do you guys know how many other changes there are that are actually coming? Like, there's going to be balance changes. There's other levels that are going to be coming in for these campaigns. The nerfs and the buffs, we haven't even talked about that. The bolt action buffs, dude, the bolt action buffs are huge. They're so huge, man. Like, bolt actions are going to be so powerful now. Like, they're actually going to be so fucking strong. And then there's also the nerfs to submachine guns. What does that look like? Like, you know, I don't know, man. They're good changes, right? So we'll see what happens. Any idea when it's coming out? Probably about 2 weeks. I'm assuming the update to be April 8th as of anniversary of Moscow's open beta release. I don't think it's April 8th, dude. They said roughly 2 weeks. That would be over. That's like a month away. I don't think it's a month away. Tail Fox said around 2 weeks. Do you think the devs will add the Pacific? Yes. Did they buff bolts? Yes, they buffed bolts, guys. You guys might not have known this because I skipped over it pretty quick in my video if you guys didn't check that out. But man, dude, they buffed bolts so much. They buffed both bolt action snipers and bolt action rifles. Now your guns are significantly more likely at close and medium range to one-shot enemies without downing them. That was one of the big flaws with bolt action rifles, was if you had 5 rounds, but if you shot a dude, he went down on the ground, you had to shoot him again to finish him off. And so you spent 2 of your 5 bullets killing one guy. Now, since guys go down more often, you can just like you can just hit a dude, and take out all of them, and they just go straight down, right? And the sounds are awesome now. They're nerfing SMGs. We'll see what full autos look like, because they did show the DP27 getting a pretty substantial recoil nerf eclipse. So we'll see if that transfers to the FG42 as well. They are making a significant attempt, and they're making significant attempts to really diversify and make each weapon inside its own class. And so when they're nerfing SMGs, they said they nerfed the damage, but what I suspect is happening is they're going to keep the damage the same, but they're going to nerf the damage fall off. So it's going to do less damage at range to kind of secure SMGs as your like close range powerhouse weapons, but not so good at medium range. The way that like the PPSH and the Thompson can still kind of dominate at medium range, I think that's not going to happen anymore. So you're going to have bolt actions as your long range weapons. You're going to have semi-autos as your jack of all trades, master of none. You're going to have your SMGs as your close ranges. You're going to have your LMGs as your incredibly powerful at all ranges, but also very unwieldy weapons. right? And so I think that you kind of get into there. And then the select fires, I don't know how you balance those. I think that you would have to balance them probably in the sense of like probably closer to like LMGs, you know, like very powerful weapons but very unwieldy and limited ammo. I wonder if that new Engineer Mortar is going to be an Engineer 3 exclusive. I doubt it, but we'll see. You guys know what I hope they do? You guys know the remote explosives that they're putting in? I hope they nerf explosive packs to be more like anti-tank grenades where they won't blow up a tank, but they'll severely damage it and like blow up the tracks and stuff. And then you got to go in with like the remote explosive thing, like a piece of C4, and you like put that on the side of it and then detonate it. I hope that's what they're doing. I think that would be such a cooler idea, right? I think that'd be a lot more fun for gameplay. Anti-tank mortar, that'd be sick. I'd be down. I wish Premium War Thunder applied to Enlisted. That's not a bad idea. Gaijin should definitely look into that. That's actually a pretty good idea. Like you spend like, you know, that's a good way to get crossplay. I'd probably play War Thunder more if that was the case. Thing I'm worried about is that if an SMG user and the bolt action user have the same reflex, the bolt always wins. That's fine. That's good. The bolt is a harder weapon to use. Seriously though, is it fair to free-to-play players to keep the progression as usual? No. In Stalingrad, yes. In other campaigns, no. I think that free-to-play progression in the base 4 campaigns is already really bad and should be fixed anyway. But I don't think in Stalingrad it needs to be any different, because in Stalingrad, again, like I've said, it's not a free-to-play campaign, it's a pay-to-play campaign with a free-to-play demo. And the sooner that people realize that, and the sooner that people realize that's the strategy that they're going for, the better off that thinking is going to be for people, and the easier of a pill that's going to be to swallow. Oh, me too, Snow. Oh my god, dude. Like strapping, oh my god. Or like motorcycles, like you strap some remote explosives to the front. Ah, dude, that's sick. Dude, I know for a fact, man, the clip of the weeks are gonna be so fucking awesome with these remote explosives. We're gonna have to do a whole clip of the week that's just Stalingrad stuff. Dude, it's gonna be so sick. With the remote explosives, people are gonna do some fucking, and like the flamethrower tanks, dude, you know there's gonna be clips with like people fucking putting like a trap down, like remote explosives, and then like a fucking squad of dudes run in, they fucking detonate it, and it like blows up like 8 dudes and like bodies fly out of the window and shit. Ah, that's gonna be so sick. Enlisted turning into a very expensive free-to-play game. I don't think Enlisted's price has changed in any way, shape, or form. I think that Enlisted is adding a campaign that you can choose to buy into. But I think that Enlisted's free-to-play price is still free because it hasn't added any new free-to-play content. Because again, I don't think that Stalingrad is a free-to-play campaign. It is a pay-to-play campaign with a free-to-play demo. I mean, I know that sucks, and some people don't like that. And if you're trying to be an exclusively free-to-play gamer, I mean, you have... I'm sorry, but like, if you're going into a game exclusively being free to play, you have to make sacrifices. That's how it works, right? Like, you and Zach will be doing satchel shenanigans. Oh, absolutely. I was kind of you're disapproving the Stalingrad, but now I'm just excited. Me too, man. Me too. Price stuff. I'm all for the pay to play change. Me too, man. You're in a Jeep and you're driving and have an AT bomb or the bazooka and you tell them to shoot the tank. What will the throw range? I don't know. I don't know, Notorious. It's a good question. I realize that, Vladimir, but like, that's still, I mean, you always have a choice. I mean, obviously, if you're choosing between food or Enlisted, the choice is obvious, but like, my point being that, like, yeah, circumstance means you can't spend any money on it, and that sucks, and I'm sorry, but the reality is that the same thing of if you really want to buy a new car and you can't afford it, right? Like, you have to drive your old fucking beater. I'm sorry, and that sucks. Everyone has to deal with that shit, and some of us are more privileged than others, right? Like, I myself am more privileged and I'm able to actually buy shit, but like, that's the world we live in, right? I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, I didn't know if you were already, yeah. You think Enlisted will add the Panzer Shrek? Yes. I choose Enlisted over food. Much like about Darkflow, I'm happy and surprised that they work on the game constantly. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to play it. Is Stalingrad gonna be how Tunisia started? I don't think so. I think it's just you pay and you get in. You wouldn't have a gaming PC console if you couldn't afford a game. True. 3 different versions of the oh hey Dysforid. What's up, Kaz? That fucking you remember KO Fox's dev doc? Can you reveal what was in that leaks thing that only you saw? Can you reveal that now? I mean, I don't know, but like maybe you can't directly reveal it, but can you say if some of the things that you saw there was in, you know? No, sorry, I shouldn't put you on the spot because that could get you in trouble. Ignore me, sorry. It could get you in trouble, even just like any of that info. Yeah. I'm trying to eke out some info here on if we got more big news coming. They wouldn't sue you, but yeah, no one here's a snitch. Don't worry about the fact that this is live recorded and put on YouTube immediately. Holding Mike hostage. I hope we get some codes for Stalingrad though. I'm gonna definitely try to get Mike to give me some so I can give them away for you guys. Also, I have no basis for this and there is no confirmation, but please understand that almost always when they release a new campaign, we get drops. So, follow on Twitch. Exactly, Henry. This forward doesn't work for them. When KO Fox dropped his design doc, there was a link in it to an actual, well, it wasn't his design, it was his feedback doc. But there was a link in his feedback doc to an actual developer design doc, as far as I'm aware, and only Disforward saw it before they removed it. They don't want you to be an enlisted partner. Do you not have the numbers for it? I'd be shocked if you don't have the numbers. There you go, Snow. Maybe you can use the Stalingrad codes for clip of the week. Yeah, for sure. Whatever works. We'll figure it out. You hyped with Stalingrad? I just came to stream and have a watch your video. I'm very hyped for Stalingrad. Remember 1 year ago, I discovered enlisted by YouTuber and he gave a free battle pass link. I mean, I'm an enlisted partner. I've been an enlisted partner since like March of last year. They just don't give out codes that often. Not the dev team, the community management team is very small and it's hard for them to manage giving out giveaways because there's no telling if some random tiny streamer just like some random tiny like partner that just got partnered because he had 9 people like lurk in his stream or whatever could like get a bunch of codes for his buddies, you know? Half tracks would be amazing. Half tracks would be awesome. That's really weird that that would make them not want you to be a partner. Because like, even if you're a partner, how does that change anything? Like what? Because you're a partner, you'd say things? That's like less incentive. You being a random Joe is more incentive for you to talk, like, to like reveal shit. Right? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna get some water real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Ow. Ugh. Hydro homie, dude. Everybody hydrate. Sell your silence for partnership. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, all right. You guys cool with looking at some clips? Some clip of the week stuff? Again, I'm not doing it tomorrow. We'll do it later. But we can take a look at them. We just don't have that many right now. I think we have like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 15. We have 15 submissions. Well, like last time we had over like 30. So I definitely want to wait an extra week here. But you guys cool with watching some clips? They should rework shovels for adding them in other campaigns, make them dig actual trenches. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Are they gonna change the tanks camping the back of the map? Yeah, it's on their list. It's alright if I send in a longer 3-minute clip. You can send in a clip that is any duration that you want. That being said, I can tell you straight out, if it's a 3-minute clip, it needs to be literally the most insane fucking crazy shit ever for it to be chosen. Like, you got to realize that like the last clip of the week was like 5 minutes long. Like if you put in a 3-minute clip, what's the clip of the week email? quadroclipoftheweek@gmail.com. All right. Oh, I gotta like download all of these. All right, hold up. Let me clip of the week 2. Okay, hold on one sec, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like download all of these real quick. So while I do that. Hey, by the way, guys, any of you guys sending stuff in, I want you to know, if this is Dosser sending me something in and he didn't do anything that he was supposed to, and then it's a clip of him killing me, I'm gonna be really fucking annoyed. It'd be really helpful if you guys name your clips your username. It'd make my life a lot easier. Just so you know. That's fair then, Lucky. What am I doing today? Right now, we're just chilling. We will see what the fuck we do as we go on through the day. Right now, we're just chilling. Dude, Blitz sent me a bunch of these fucking clips. God damn. We're gonna look at we're gonna look at some clips that people have sent in. Just check them out. Add username here has sent in another one. Don't think I'm gonna be giving the same person a clip twice. Or same person winning twice. Nation has special buff like Russians and more reinforcements. I don't think the game needs that much asymmetry. That's like Company of Heroes levels of asymmetry. Soldiers are soldiers. I swear to God, if I got a dick pic, man. I think the vehicle I want the most would be the Katyusha. I don't think that we're gonna get a Katyusha, but I think if we get something, it'll be like an artillery call-in that'll be like rocket artillery, because every nation had rocket artillery, right? So like, wouldn't be that weird. How do I have a, oh, it's pictures. Okay. This is a bunny, right?
Tank.
I wish I could help, but I'm not in the tank.
Just holding out on LeBray.
There, though.
Yeah, he's right outside.
Why does he have so much ammo? What the fuck?
You're having fun in there?
No, it's not fun.
Oh, this tank is mad.
He just wants to say hi.
How are you alive? What?
I'm freaking stabbing everybody.
What?
For real. I just mealeed 8 people. 10 people.
How are you alive?
12.
People are just letting this happen.
13.
This is one of the better knife runs I've ever
14.
seen. Who needs a gun when you have a knife?
Oh, finally got killed.
My lord.
It's already marked.
I got it.
I'm going to, is this just like a giant bombing run as well? That wasn't that much.
There's damage, I think.
He's gonna drop bombs to kill the guy with the bombs. Did he get him? He wouldn't have sent the clip in if he didn't get him, right? Oh, he was dropping the 100-pounders. Oof. Oof. From a game mechanic standpoint, when artillery and rocket artillery function the same? No, because you could make like the rocket artillery have like a bigger spread but more damage. You know? Is this the same one? No, it's just the dude doing it again. Oh, did you just clip it? I think you just trimmed it. Yeah, you just trimmed it. All right. Why are you not why is this guy not shooting you? Weird. Oh, oh, what a gamer. Good old PTRS shots, PTRD. I don't know what was up with that. What? Oh, he's gonna pick up his own throw. Are these clips of me? The amount of times I throw explosive packs and then fuck them up is like insane. Dude, this guy just hates tanks. God damn it, Karnasov, don't do that. T50. Is that it? No sound. Oh, he caught it. He still died to it though. God damn it, dude. Fuck you console players, you better not win. What a shot. Oh, same guy. Whoops. You fuckers better not win. Do you know how much more like difficult it is? Why is it like this? Oh my god, bro, we're watching a movie. We're watching a movie, guys. Saving Private Ryan, this bitch. He just got to smoke on it. He's just got to smoke on everybody. Look at them smokes. Get him. A good smoke wall.
Oh my god! Yes!
Dosser, why is this a clip? All you did was kill a jumbo that's not even pointing at you.
Oh my god!
God, he didn't collateral. This Stewart's still rolling. What are you talking about? This Stewart's still rolling. He only killed the jumbo. I mean, I guess if he shot at the same time. Did he shoot through it? It didn't look like it on the fucking kill thing. I don't know. Dosser's got better clips than that.
Wir haben bereits die Hälfte der Kontrollpunkte erobert. Gute Sache. Weiter so.
Okay. He teabagged him. No, it's not. People talk so much shit. People talk so much shit about consoles, but it's like, dude, wow. In that plane kill and going right into it. See, this is a better fucking like jumbo kill. Assuming he gets this here. Brother, you can't be you gotta go for the tank. The tank's the scary thing. Woo! Oh, that was yours, the plane? That was a pretty good one. Guys, I can't do this clip. I mean, that is sick that you got him, but I can't do this clip. We just did this. I can't just do another clip of you fucking rocket killing something. What? All right. Dude, fucking, this is, insert username here. You won last week. That's a good fucking clip right there. Get him. Get him. Get him. Why is this tiger just driving into a fucking... Where do you guys run into all these tigers? I swear to God. I want to see a clip of that too, Enrique. Holy shit. Burning people out, dude. Goddamn. See, but this is all the clips that we have. We have like, and then I think Lucky sent one in. This is on YouTube. I don't understand the purpose of consoles in general. It's expensive for something you can't use for anything else. Well, consoles are a lot easier to use is the biggest thing. Like, it's a lot easier and like just easier. It's easier to use a console than it is to use a PC. Like, consoles don't have problems of like randomly fucking like dying or some shit. Yeah, it definitely is easier. Fuck. Sorry. I woke up this morning for Stalingrad notes and then I did not go back to sleep. And I'm not used to being up this early. That early. Do you know if there's a release date for Stalingrad? It's like 2 weeks. Somewhere around 2 weeks from now. Thoughts on the ×8 bonus, the XP and 6 Stalingrad? Great. But dude, you guys like, okay, you guys are saying like, oh, the red ring of death or the like they're the turbo fan of death or whatever, but like genuinely speaking, how many Xboxes were actually affected by the red ring of death? And not to mention even the ones that were, you sent them into Microsoft and they fucking fixed them for you. At least once they accepted it that was happening. But like just genuinely, like how many of them do you think actually like happened? Compare that to like PC problems. Think about how many times you have like PC problems. You know? Happens all the time. I had a PC problem last week. Still don't know what the fuck happened. I hope I fixed it. I don't fucking know. You know? So like, you know? Yeah, have fun moderating that Discord. Exactly, Shawdog. Like, consoles are just easier to use for like a lot of people. Like if you're a capital G gamer, yeah, you're probably on PC. $30 for closed beta? I don't think $30 is that much. You get closed beta and 2 premium squads. It's not even closed beta. It's just like, it's just access. It's not actually closed beta. Jealous that PC players get so many more keybinds, but controllers are sick for the trigger alone. $30 beta? Yeah, it's definitely not the beta, it's the full thing. There is no closed beta as far as I'm aware. I have a fucking headache. Yeah, like, compare $30 for, yeah, Discord is totally right. Like, $30 for 2 flamethrower tanks and like some decals, some camouflages for the tanks, and then the actual access to the campaign and the ×4 XP, all of that for $30 compared to Tunisia closed beta, which was $60 for 2 shit bike squads. Bruh. How much did Berlin Tunisia cost? 60 each. You gave up caffeine this week, you have a massive headache. Oof. I've just got sinus stuff. I can feel it. Like right in here, you know? Like if I you know? I've got really bad sinus problems. They haven't, Blue, but it sounds like there is not any closed beta, so I don't know why there wouldn't be. Can anyone tell me to go to sleep? I need to sleep, but I can't stop watching. Go to sleep. Leave the stream up. Go to sleep to Quadro ASMR. This is about to be enemy at the gates. True. Dude, Chick-fil-A nuggets are so good. Chick-fil-A is like one of the only places that I will straight up just eat the nuggets without anything. So good. Can I give you tips about Enlisted? Cook your explosive packs. Play aggressively. Otherwise, I recommend watching my Enlisted in 2022 tips video. What's with viewers and not wanting to sleep? What's with streamers and not wanting to sleep? Quadro tip, play objective. There you go. I'm sorry, man. I don't really want to go through like my whole tips video. Like, I made a video on it for a reason. Not trying to be a dick, but hold Ella. Hold left mouse button to hold. Dude, if they're doing decals, can I have my own decal, please? Someone make me a decal. Dude, if I do a new decal, I need a new profile picture. Yes, the Pacific will be coming at some point in the future. Kaz, should loyalty be Dandelion's division or Dandelion's dogs? Or Dandelion's devils? Some other alliteration. You think Enlisted is the Battlefield portal killer? No, I think Battlefield is the Battlefield portal killer. They're not gonna give you access though, Dis. It will, Daniel. Darkflow said that Stalingrad will have different times for the maps, like first invading and later time like winter and destroyed city. Did they say that? Oh, has Darkflow said that? Sorry. I have no idea. They have not said anything as far as I know. Have Doggo Twitch emote on the side of your tank like War Thunder? Which emote though? So like if they do decals, like doesn't War Thunder has a bunch of decals for people, right? Like isn't there like a Fly Daily decal? I know there is because Fly has it on all of his fucking vehicles. So like theoretically we'd get a Quadro decal. Pre-order available on devices? Good question, should be. Hey 10 though guys. I think the maximum on the post is a new faction MG nest or new kind of MG for MG squads. I don't know. The maximum was not really an MG that you carried around, so my guess would be maybe for maybe like a new MG nest gun. Question is, will the snow melt with flame tanks? Russian Badger has one. We get War Thunder style customization for tanks, I'd be happy. Me too. How is progression going to change? Outside of Stalingrad, it's not. So it only changes for Stalingrad. Stalingrad will have a different progression system where instead of your standard free-to-play premium, you can buy into the campaign and then you will get mega big dick fast pass XP. And if you don't buy into it, you will get tiny beta XP. Normal free-to-play XP. And then you also won't be able to unlock everything. So basically, the difference in progression is the standard 4 campaigns are free-to-play. Stalingrad is pay-to-play with a free-to-play demo. Will the full access deal be available for all campaigns? Just Stalingrad. How to pee in toilet not on the seat? Put the seat up. Also, if you got a girlfriend that you live with, if you fucking forget to put the seat up, make sure you wipe that shit down. Girlfriend will not be happy with you. Speak from experience. I think creative decals that you can only get by watching this particular stream 1 hour to unlock them. Push this up to your people, Quadro. Dude, unironically, Mike is in marketing, so I wonder if he'd be able to do some shit like that. I'd be so down for that. It'd be sick. Months on, what do you think of the modern event? Bring it back or nah? I don't know if you need to bring it back. I'd like to see it in custom games as an option. I don't see why they don't have it in custom games. I don't think it needs to come back as a full-time event. Maybe for a weekend every once in a while, but I don't think it needs to be a full event. I would like to see it in custom games though, for sure. Stalingrad campaign being pay to win. It's not pay to win. It's pay to play. Different. It's like saying World of Warcraft is pay to win because you have to pay to get past level 10. Like, that's fucking dumb to say that. Like, true though, Lunar, true. Show us some sweet kills. Do you want me to queue? Is that what you're saying? I'm so tired. No joke. What does free-to-play demo mean? So we don't know for sure, but they said that if you're free-to-play, you will not be able to unlock every level in the Stalingrad campaign. I don't know what the fuck that means. Because that could mean... I need some sugar, dude. So we don't know if that means, like, you know, we don't know if that means, like, oh, there's 30 levels and levels like 2, 8, 12, 15, 18, 20, 24, 26, 29, and 30 are all, like, premium only. Or if that means that levels like 15 plus are premium only, you know? There's no way to know. No, Stalingrad's not out yet. Something like 2 weeks. I've heard 2 weeks from secondhand sources. Someone told me that KO Fox told them, or someone told me that KO Fox said about 2 weeks. I don't remember who said that, but it was someone that I reasonably trust, if I recall correctly. What campaign do we play, guys? I need something chill. Tunisia? Quadro requires sustenance. See, I don't actually need sustenance. I literally just ate. It's just like, I'm fucking tired because, like, the Stalingrad news came out at 8 a.m. so I had to get a video out, but, like, I don't fucking... Dude, I went to sleep at 4 last night. Like, I'm a night owl. I stay up all night, all the time. Like, I woke up at 8, so I had, like, 4 hours of sleep because I couldn't go back to sleep because I was so fucking hyped about Stalingrad and I was talking to people about it. I couldn't fall back to sleep. That's not a bad idea. Most chill campaign is obviously Normandy. See, like, it can be if I just go fly a P-47 for 35 minutes. Queue with viewers? Yeah, if anyone wants to queue, I'll invite you. Yeah, that's probably fair, Chiro. I agree. My personal best preference for it, for Stalingrad would be like you get the first 15 levels free and then everything else is like, you know, you have to pay. Sleeping stream? Oh, that's you. Got it, guy. Your name Dragon Guy? It is, isn't it? Dragons are sick. Can you play Stalingrad, please? Fuck you. Chat, remember guys, when Stalingrad comes out, you guys gotta support my stream, okay? Don't get baited by European Canadian and fucking Dog for Life and Val does and Enlightened Enlisted, alright? Fuck those guys. You come to the truest enlisted streamer. I've been here for you guys, okay? None of those other streamers love you the way that I love you, alright? They merely adapted the enlisted stream. I was born in it, molded by it. Thanks, Commander. Your name is Commander 1138. Why is it 11? God damn it. My buddy's one of my buddies has 1138 is like his fucking his like superstitious number. He says he sees it everywhere. But I'm glad to hear that, dude. Who's J Dosser? Fuck J Dosser, dude. Come to my stream. Any tips for commanding squad AI like you do? Do you always just order stay here, push and die, respond to a character? Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes it's good to have your AI closer and have them following you onto an objective, because that way they help you cap. But hey, that's fair, New World Shogun. That's fair. The real enlisted streamer Fly Daily. Dude, I want Fly Daily. I want Fly Daily to do a fucking to play with me. We gotta be like premier War Thunder streamer with premier enlisted streamer. Also, Fly seems like a good dude. What's his fucking kid's name? Starts with a B. Right? It's like, I keep thinking like Batch. Something like that. Banks, that's what it is. Banks. When is Stalingrad coming out? Probably about 2 weeks. They said somewhere around 2 weeks. What is the squad I'm on now? What do you mean? Banks Fairchild? Fly's last name is Fairchild? That's fair, Darinius. You guys have the weirdest names. Guys with a peak hat? Oh, this is the Charlton squad. It's an old event squad. No, it's not a Twitch shop. It was an event. Thanks for the good replies. Keep it the good work. Glad to hear that helped you out, man. That's the goal. He lost a community bet, made Banks' middle name Fairchild. What was the bet? Yo, someone remind me, if Enlightened ever has a kid, someone remind me to get him to bet naming rights to his child. Yeah, I think a French campaign would be cool. 1130 is a clone trooper number for Commander Bakara. It's also the designation to a different clone from 2004. Bleed Scene, Revenge of the Sith. Nice. Yeah, it's just one of my buddies like have a superstitious thing. Like he's like, oh, I see 1138 everywhere. Like a password to a bunch of our shit. Not my shit, his shit. Unironically playing as the Axis in Tunisia. Dude, the Axis in Tunisia fucking slap. Why does everybody hate on the Axis in Tunisia? Like, they're actually so fucking good. Dear engineer, oh, do you think engineers should have access to other weapons? I think engineers should have access to shotguns. I think that would be a lot of fun. See 444 everywhere. I don't really have a number that I see everywhere. I see 1138 everywhere because like my buddy does, so like by extension I like my brain picks it out. Access to Tunisia sucks, they need FG42s. I agree. That's obviously the only way to balance them. Alright guys, carry me. I'm here to be Sleepy Quadro. I'm here to be Sleepy Quadro with the Lee Enfield. I'm gonna get first blood, and that's gonna be my contribution. Alright, I'm done. I should be engineer Quadro. Dude, there's so many. The Winds is the Antichrist. Billy, no. Just gotta keep teabagging, dude. No! I'm glad they haven't called any mortars then or anything. I shot that dude right in the ass. Hip fire. Ew. Destruction is cool. I agree. I think destruction needs another balance patch though. You just give me some like slight changes to destruction, it would be like such a good game mode. Sleepy Quadro. Dude, I hope we get more news tomorrow. That'd be so sweet. I'd be so happy. I'm gonna have to do videos talking about this shit and like breaking it down. You know? Look, it's literally the fucking slowest tank ever made. Why, God? No, there's no customs, dude. I'm so tired. Customs are like so much work. Every sweat lord this side of the Mississippi shows up whenever I do customs, so like... Was that our plane? Probably. Oh no, that's an enemy plane. Don't worry, I got this, guys. Come, child. Come unto your maker. Shit. This tiny little baby plane is taking this many shots. Oh, he jumped out. Oh, there he go. Oh, flaps. Oh well. So all the annoying sweatlords live west of the Mississippi, considering you live east? Yeah, true.
We've started clearing the target.
Bold move. What, that guy jumping out? Dude, why is the Spitfire so bad?
Allies are disarming the bomb.
Do you guys know if you're not going full speed, it doesn't have that black trail behind you? Bet you guys didn't know that. Yeah, just flew directly into the ground, I guess. Oh, we lost that point. Cringe. Maybe if I was on the ground helping the team, we would have saved it. But I'm not. I'm a scumbag plane player. No, full speed does not mean stealth. Full speed means no stealth. You don't get the black trail behind your plane, supposedly, if you're only at 99. You see how I can, like, spot this dude from so far away because he got, like, the black smoke? If you're only at 99, apparently that smoke doesn't pop up. Give me a hit marker. There we go. Now if he suicides and crashes. Didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, man, you just keep flying. Pay no mind to the 20mm cannons that just fucking ripped into the back of this plane. Tail Fox, why are you the way you are? Tail Fox, why do you lie to me and tell me that things are fine? They're not fine. Oh, full throttle. Oh, yeah. Supposedly. This Duke is screwed. Unfortunately, we do no damage. I don't even have 20 mils anymore. Now I'm definitely not doing anything. This dude's in a fighter and everything.
The enemy is setting explosives.
What's this guy doing?
Our target is being mined.
Can I even see me?
The enemy set the explosives. Disarm the target.
He's in the fucking little plane, isn't he? Can't tell. No, he's in like a 109 or some shit.
Enemy explosives eliminated.
Crash. He's an FW. It's the same guy that was in the Stuka. What was that guy doing? He was just having a good time, man.
The enemy's getting ready to detonate. Disarm the bomb.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy, he was having a good time, man. Don't hate. Oh no, are we gonna lose this point here, guys? Do I gotta go back to the ground? I'm having fun in the air, man. I'm being a fighter pilot. Whee! Don't worry, guys. I'm coming in. I'm gonna do a strafing run with my 20mm. It's definitely gonna help.
Blew the target up.
Oh, never mind. God damn, there's another plane. He was mad you shot him down. Yeah. I bet he's extra mad now. shit. This is the little baby Italian plane, isn't it? Fuck, I always forget Spitfires don't have combat flaps. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, my pilot passed out. This guy just like turn fought me, he would win. No joke. But he didn't. Oh, there he goes. You guys see him jump out? And he fell.
The enemy's setting explosives.
P-51 won the war.
Our target was mined.
If we don't defuse this, your tank shell hit that plane? Oh. I thought it was my cannons. It looked like it was my cannons, but I didn't get the kill for it, so. Maybe it was Dysforid's tank. You fucking kidding me? It looks like I need to go back on the ground here, lads. Alright, let's go land our plane, guys. Oh! Landed. Perfect landing. Obi-Wan won the war. Dude, how do you guys feel about the new Obi-Wan show coming out? Is that a yay or a nay? Dude, rope hammer, dude. Is that a yay? Yay, everybody looks excited. Everybody's excited for it. All right, I will hold down this flank. How do I... Oh yeah, don't I have to go like this way? Yeah, I have to go through here. We have to hold that point. This is how British people speak. I would know, I'm British. No, Billy's dead. Oh shit. Strafe again, I got an explosive pack for you, motherfucker. Damn. Why is everyone, all my guys in like the dumbest places? Get them, fly boys.
The enemy is setting explosives.
Don't worry, we will forever hold this objective.
The enemy set the explosives.
We don't need that point. We only need one objective. That dude just shot that plane down with the tank. A faster rate of fire could be a curse or a blessing, right? Yeah.
The enemy blew our
Typically, in my opinion, the best rate of fire for enlisted is around 600 to 700. Anything higher than that, it becomes a little too uncontrollable to be very worth it. Imagine if that would have worked though, that throw. Hello? Oh, they're like all in here. Is that their spawn or no? I don't know, Billy. I don't know. Look how fast I am crouched. Wing. Wing. Ow. Bastards. How dare you kill me? Ow. How dare you cut me down in my prime? Dysphorid hacks. Agreed. What would be the best semi-auto, not bolt-action rifle in Normandy? Well, there's only two, so I guess the Garand.
The enemy is setting the charge.
Dark flow, probably. Oof. Nice. I meant to do that, chat. I meant to throw it like that.
Allies are deactivating the charge.
Da. Billy, come here.
Our troops are disarming the charge.
Get him. That's a new voice line.
Allies disarm the bomb.
I found a Carcana. Is that a sniper? No. Jesus, those fucking shots in that plane were pretty spot on. Why do you personally reload a half full mag? I see lots of people doing this, but I don't because I feel like a waste of mag's potential if I don't use every round. So the general logic is my soldiers are very expendable and I would rather have a full magazine going into a fight. And if I end up with a bunch of half full mags, then like, yeah, that's annoying, but it's a lot more likely that I die, right? It's a lot more likely for me to die than it is for me to run out of ammo. So like, typically speaking, I much prefer having a full magazine than I do like anything else, you know? I got stabbed. Fucked up. Does that make sense? Nah, dude, unfortunately the Tosby sucks a lot.
We started clearing the target.
Like, Tosby is like big bad. Even after the buffs, it's like really bad. I truly do wish it wasn't as bad as it is, but unfortunately that's the world we live in.
Allies are disarming the bomb.
It's the world we live in, brother.
We disarmed the target.
Charlton! Dude, this gun is so good. I love its sound too. They updated its sound, so it sounds so much better. No, you piece of garbage. All right, let's try to go get their rally point, which is apparently in this like building over here. Dude, Charlton's so goddamn good. Fuck your Breda. Oh my god! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Catch. Oh, hold on, I gotta reload. Hey, kill that guy. There's a guy coming in. Dude, none of those shots were landing. Fuck me. Yeet. I don't think this guy has vertical recoil reduction. That's like Sag. Fuck me. Dude, how? Oh, I killed the guy behind him. Which missions do you like most? Defusing, arming, conquest, defense, attack? Almost always attack. Defending is like kind of bad in enlisted. It's a lot harder to defend than it is to attack. Almost always. This was not the correct way. Maybe it was the correct way. Hold on.
Our troops are disarming the charge. Started clearing the target. Allies are deactivating the charge. The enemy charge has been disarmed.
No! Did I do it? Did I save them? What? I died. I jumped on the grenade for my fellow brothers. Did they like definitely have a rally point in there? But how do we get in there? What the fuck? What? The fuck downed me? Dude, I have a PPSH! I have a PPSH that fires 45! Oh, what? Dude, I just keep exploding! Stop making me explode! What the fuck? Hard to eat shit and sleep enlisted. This is my good night thing to watch while I'm running a full day playing ME410. Dude, ME410's pretty fucking good. Oh, but there was a man there. Yeet. Fuck you, Alex. Yeah, bitch. Did we get the rally point? I think we got the rally point, everybody. Wow, we did it. Oh yeah, we got it. Someone got it. No, I wanted to use that man's life. Dude, stop! I need a gun. Our rally point went down though. That's not good. Change camping Normandy. I'll get right on that, dude. No. I mean, I'll get right on that. I totally have the ability to change that. Do people think I'm a dev? Or is it just like... Are they just like coming here to complain? See, this is what I do hope they change that. Like, I don't feel like fucking SMGs should be that effective at that range. Right? Like, much too far.
Set the explosives. Disarm the target. You want a guy? Let me show you. Allies are disarming the bomb.
Oh, I killed them. See that, guys? Oh, wait, what? Dude, I was trying to turn around and kill that dude. I thought we were defusing. How are we defusing? We still got it? Easy defusal. When/where do you stream free to play? Honestly, dude, I haven't played free to play in quite a while because like there's not a whole lot left to grind for in my free to play. Like the next thing up is the jumbo, so it just takes a long time. And like once I finished my main campaign grind, there wasn't really a whole lot to even like play in enlisted anymore, and I was just kind of like tired of the game. Probably get back onto it in a while, man. But it's just like I don't have a whole lot of time to do that. I already play enlisted like fucking 4 or 5 hours a day. So like trying to like do that and then also make videos and then also, you know, do free to play and then also spend time with my girlfriend and then also, you know, work and then also, you know, it's like a lot of things. It's a lot of stuff going on that I kind of got to do everything for. Hard to find time to do that. Unfortunately, I will eat this grenade. Oh, or die. What's up, chicken wing? Recoiler should actually exist. Yeah, I think that's one of the big things they're going to be doing is they're definitely going to be adding more recoil to the game. It's kind of what it seemed like. Okay. I choose death.
The enemy's setting explosives.
These guys must be wondering how they melted the first 4 objectives and then now this one they can't get. Yeah, I'm sure they're at least a little confused. I mean, fucking this forward got out of this tank and then I got out of the plane, so. Did I brace? Brace. 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 My God. If only I was allowed to brace. Hey, you know that bipod you have? Fuck you. You know that bipod your gun has? Not anymore. I bet this A13 just blows the fuck up next to me. That dude just got destroyed. Oh my God, he's going in. Go A13, go! Is it gray zone camping if it's the enemy gray zone? Dude, doesn't the Hell Let Loose update come out soon too? I'm pretty sure I remember the Hell Let Loose update comes out soon. For the Brits, that's gonna be hype. Give me my Lee Enfields. Give me my Lee Enfields, dude. My Lee Enfields and my Sten guns. Did fire that plane to death, it would have been clip of the week. Yeah, they're adding remote explosives. Dude, it's always hard to find. Are you my squad mate? No, it's just a different Charlton squad. Dude, the Allies getting the Charlton squad and the Axis getting absolute dick is like the worst shit ever. It's so funny. Like the Axis don't even have bad gear, but it's just like really funny that the Allies got a fucking automatic rifle squad with vitality and like reload or medkit speed, and then the fucking Axis got actually dick. Like fucking rip, dude. Who are you shooting at? Hey guys, what's happening on the objective? Do I need to come back? What's going on here? Oh, they're out of tickets. Bullet dispersion, please. Bullets, please. Stop arming it. Shit. Dude, stop! Oh my god. I will get points for disarming. Oh man's just doing explosive pack at me. What's up, comment approver? You think Gaijin make an Iwo Jima campaign with Japanese and Marines? Yes. Guys, I promise you there will be a Pacific campaign. Assuming Enlisted doesn't stop developing, there will be a fucking Pacific campaign. I promise. You just need to wait. You just have to be patient. Or make it Toyota War instead. Yeah, man, they partner with Transformers. We're getting a Transformers campaign.